And well, there's news coming in as a series of meetings are taking place. UGC Chairman Ved Prakash is meeting Human Resource Development Ministry Secretary Ashok Thakur in the capital right now. Also, HRD Ministry Smriti Irani has summoned Pro-Vice Chancellor Sudheesh Pachauri. Well, this has come after Vice Chancellor Dinesh Singh put in his papers over the FYUP controversy. So consultations that are on after the Vice Chancellor of Delhi University resigned. Let me go across to Mausami, who's now joining us. Mausami, just take us through the latest on these meetings. What really is on the agenda? Are these emergency meetings after this resignation by the Vice Chancellor?
That's right. We have seen a lot of meetings coming up yesterday, hectic parleys being held, the Vice Chancellor, the UGC chairman coming into the HRD ministry and having hectic meetings. Even today, after the Vice Chancellor's resignation, there have been meetings with the HRD minister, meeting the Education Secretary and also summoning the Pro-Vice Chancellor to the ministry. He is likely to come in any time. But right now, what we can say is the HRD minister has not reacted or given any statement. She is likely to issue a statement shortly, but there are also indications that the BJP would be commenting on the entire row and giving its view on the entire controversy, which is more of a political kind than based on just educational technical details. So right now what we can say is that the HRD minister is waiting for the Pro-Vice Chancellor to come in, and because it will be anticipated that he might take charge.
That's right, Mausami, interesting you pointed that out, because on the face of it, the HRD minister says that she has nothing to say about the FYUP controversy. But at the same time, there are many in the Teachers Association, even students, who are saying that this is now a deeply political battle. It's a proxy battle between the BJP and the Congress that is being fought in Delhi University campus.
That's right. If you look at the entire row, the way when the NDA government came into power, it had in its manifesto said that it would scrap the FYUP. The ABVP has been protesting ever since the program was introduced. And after the NDA government took charge, there have been meetings over this entire program. And the ministry also, under the UGC, had set up a committee to look into how the transition would take place of those students, those 66,000 students who had enrolled into the four-year undergraduate program, and how they would be transitioned into the three-year program. So with the fact that the HRD minister has been involved ever since she took charge, on the face of it, they have been saying that this is not a political matter and this has got nothing to do with the HRD ministry. Though the sources at the HRD ministry have indicated that the UGC is the supreme body and the Vice Chancellor, the Delhi University, has to comply with the orders of the UGC. That was an indication that had come in yesterday, and we have been saying that there would be a resolution, even if it has to be the resignation of the Vice Chancellor. There would be a resolution soon, and you see the next day the Vice Chancellor has resigned, and the HRD ministry has got a role to play, even if they deny it on the face of it.
Mausami, many thanks for joining us. So, series of important meetings that will take place. Pro-Vice Chancellor, who's set to meet the HRD Minister. Also, at the same time, UGC Chairman is going to meet the HRD Secretary this after. Vice Chancellor of Delhi University, Dinesh Singh, quit since he was being forced to scrap FYUP, which he was against.